Today is how to catch more and bigger bluegill in winter using artificial lures and advanced insider hacks to outperform live bait. So why is winter bluegill fishing different? In cold winter water, they feed less often. They won't chase fast-moving baits. You need finesse. And winter bluegill often will stack up tightly in deep basins or along weed edges and drop-offs. And this is because bluegill will suspend just above the thermocline and oxygen-rich zones. The real hack is if you know how to read dissolved oxygen maps, or you can use a handheld meter, you're going to find the biggest school, and I promise you will outfish every other angler in your state. And the other important tip is that bigger bluegill often will separate themselves from the dinks. So if you're catching just small ones in that spot, move about 15 to 20 feet away because the trophy fish will often hang out right on the outer edges of the schools. Now's a great time to like and share this video. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on our next great post. Thank you. Okay, now for the best part, the best bluegill lures that are proven to work in cold water. First is tungsten ice jigs. Because tungsten sinks fast and is denser than lead, it keeps your line tight. And if you just pair them with microplastics like spikes, wax tails, and paddle tails in colors that match the local forage and insects in that lake, you're already a step ahead of everybody else. And an amazing hack is to paint the bottom of your jig in glow white because big bluegill are going to key in on the underside flash. Boom! And our next favorite killer lure is a small spoon in a 1/32 ounce or a 1/64 ounce with a subtle and gentle flutter action. We love silver blades and usually stick to white and chartreuse colors, especially in darker stained water. And a killer hack is you can bend the spoon slightly with pliers to change the wobble and swimming action. This is going to create a unique action that most fish haven't seen before, and it's going to mimic injured or dying prey. And you can also use horizontal jigs, which are going to sit flat in the water column. And the insider hack here is to add a tiny O-ring to the eyelet so that it changes the angle of the presentation just slightly. Sometimes this is all it's going to take to entice a strike in sluggish fish. And of course, soft plastics will work great on winter gills. Micro tubes and finesse worms work best for us. And the real hack is you can trim any of these plastics shorter to match the size of the winter forage where you're fishing. Bluegill in winter are going to be feeding on tiny invertebrates, not big bait fish like in summer and fall. And the nuclear hack is to douse your soft plastics in either garlic oil, sardine oil, or menhaden oil for a few days before you go fishing. This extra scent boost is going to travel well in colder water and is a surefire way to get them to bite, I promise. And here are some color secrets to really pay attention to. It's probably best to start with natural colors like brown and watermelon, then switch to silver and white if you ain't getting any bites. Then if that slows down, we move to glowing, chartreuse, and pinks. And of course, if you're fishing at night, we always stick with the glow plastics, which will almost certainly double your catch rate at night. Okay, folks, you still there? We hope so, because it's about to get really good. We're going to cover some great little-known hacks and insider tactics the pros are never going to tell you. Hopefully, you've gotten some great tips and tricks from the video already. Don't go anywhere because these tips are going to increase your cold water catches exponentially. Okay, first tactic is what we call cadence control. Most anglers are going to jig way too much in winter. We like to use 2 to 3 quick pops, then hold the bait still for at least 10 to 15 seconds to give them a good look at it. And that's because cold water bluegill will often bite during this pause. And another really great trick, if you don't want to buy expensive ice line, you can rub chapstick or silicone spray on your fluorocarbon line. And that's going to reduce any freeze up in the line and also going to increase the sensitivity for subtle winter bites. Another really great tip, if you didn't know it already, is to always fish just above the school. Bluegill are like almost every other fish, they feed upward. A nuclear hack you can do to increase your catches is to mark your line with a Sharpie at the strike zone depth you catch them at, so you can instantly return it right to that same killer spot. All right, now for a great ice fishing hack you can use if you aren't already doing this. We call it hole hopping. Just drill about 10 holes, if it's legal to do so by you, in a grid line. Fish each spot for 5 to 10 minutes. If there's no bites there, move down the line. Active schools can be nomadic in winter, so this is the best way to increase your chances of getting onto the bite and not wasting any valuable time out in the cold. And a great sound trick is to tap your rod blank lightly. This vibration can draw a curious bluegill to your bait under the ice. I can't tell you how many times this has worked for us to catch sluggish bluegill, perch, and even crappie under the ice in winter. Okay, folks, we ain't done yet. Here comes some rapid-fire techniques and tactics to catch more and bigger bluegill in cold water, no matter where you fish all over the world. Here goes. When nothing else is working that day, try a dead stick method. All you do is drop your jig and plastic down and let it literally sit motionless for a couple minutes. You'd be surprised how many times bluegill will inhale it when it's just sitting there motionless. And another really great method to double your chances of winter hookups is to use a double rigging method. All you do here is tie 2 jigs about 12 inches apart with separate baits on each, and this is going to mimic a small school of bait fish. And a killer hack is to charge glow plastics with a UV flashlight about every 10 minutes or so, because fish respond well to a fresh glow underwater. And again, bait scent is by far the best trick in the tackle box. All you have to do is dip all your plastics in anise oil, garlic scent, or any type of blood attractant, because artificial lures that are scent infused are proven to catch more fish in colder water. That's it, folks. The blueprint for catching winter bluegill. Ditch the live bait, embrace finesse lures, master your cadence, use all these insider hacks and strategies. You will catch more fish. Remember tungsten jigs, spoons, and scent-infused soft plastics. Control your depth, rotate out colors when the bite slows, drill multiple holes, move often, and add all these glow, scent, and vibration tricks to win. Please like this video, share with all your fellow fishing friends, hit the subscribe button and notification bell, join our community of passionate anglers. That's the way to improve your fishing skills and knowledge and up your fishing game. Don't miss out on becoming a better angler, and stay tuned for lots more tips, tricks, secrets, hacks, insider advice, gear recommendations, and gear reviews. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. Please like this video, hit the subscribe button before you leave, and don't forget to enable your bell notifications so you never miss another great video coming your way.